Hey guys, ¿qué tal mundo social? What's up social world? Mr. Mom here, talking about getting the right baby bag. Now, for ladies, it's very easy. There's all kinds of cute baby bags, a number of them. For guys, the number is increasing, but a lot of them are pretty expensive. So, but they also, some of them are really cool. Especially those like military looking ones. What I had before the man's baby bag came out, what I used was a backpack. It was more of a day trip, a hiking backpack. It was pretty cool. It's a regular size backpack, but it had the stretchy strings on the outside. And of course both sides had for cups or water bottle. But what it had was interesting that I used a lot was it had an extra attachment the size of the base of the backpack that would literally clip on and attach with Velcro. So it was double, and then it had an extra strap that would go around your waist. So you know the whole thing wouldn't be bouncing around if you're running around or anything like that. So that helped tremendously. I would pack snacks for us, lunch for us, you know, food for us when the kids were young. And then in the backpack, you know, it's easy to carry. It's not all feminine, if you want to say, or looks too much like a baby. You know, it's just it was a regular green backpack. The stretchy strings came in handy with putting wet clothes if necessary, or a blanket, or extra blankets, you know, for the cold, or for the picnic. And then inside the backpack, you know, the sides, of course, usually carry the sippy cups or the bottles. The small pocket in the back would just have, you know, forks, spoons, a little emergency kit with band-aids and stuff like that. Just a bunch of different little things that I would keep in there. Inside the main backpack, of course, I kept a blanket that was a picnic blanket because it had weights on the ends, so it was a little bit easier for it not to fly away. And I've kept wipes, a couple of chonies of underwear, and a pair of socks for the kids. Usually a pair of each for each. And then, you know, depending on where we're going, always kept eggs. You know, if there formula is needed, I kept formula bottles, just a bunch of extra stuff. In another backpack with the forks and knives and stuff like that, I kept the extra. There's these nice little plastic fruit knives back in the day. But yeah, I would always keep a bunch of little extra supplies. And then once I had enough of the supplies, what was very important to me was to carry a bunch of toys. Now nowadays it's different. You hand the kid a phone or a tablet and they're entertained. But you know, I still would veer away from that. I would still carry toys. You know, just a bunch of different little toys. And what I would do with the toys is, you know, go on your trip and come back, wash them and stick them back with their other toys. But and I'm going to talk about rotating toys in another video. But yeah, plenty of different toys. They get bored with one, you pulled out another one, you put that one away, and you could rotate all of them. You know, I'm talking, you know, small, you know, McDonald's size, you know, toys. Just a bunch of different ones that would keep them entertained. You know. And when they get bored with one, then you pull out another one and take that one back. You know, you just keep exchanging it and keep them entertained. And sometimes I just keep a whole another backpack or duffel bag, if you will, in the car just full of toys, because kids will get bored with stuff within a couple minutes sometimes. And so that's what you do. You just carry a bunch of toys, a bunch of things to keep them entertained. Little kids don't understand why they have to wait in line, why it takes so long to get somewhere, and all that. Sometimes they just don't have the patience, especially once they get cranky. Oh man, it's all over. So you got to think ahead. Just think ahead of what's needed, how far you're going, how long it's going to take, and be ready for that. Once you're ready for that, it makes it a little bit easier. I gotta say, I made it easy for myself. Don't make it difficult for yourself. I've seen people don't carry a darn thing, barely wipes and Pampers, and that's it. It's like, what are you gonna do if the kid gets bored and stuff like that? And again, nowadays people hand them their phones and their tablets, and as the very, very last resort, that's probably what you would have to do. But then you just get them addicted to the stuff early, and they're gonna be addicted to it anyway, regardless. We're all addicted to it. Hey, you're watching a video right now by Mr. Mom. Why? Because we're all addicted. I'm just trying to share some information, but of course, little kids are gonna watch little cartoons and stuff like that. So, those are my thoughts. The hiking or the day camping or whatever backpacks, they're not as expensive as those men's baby bags. They could be a lot cheaper. So keep your eye out for that. And if you have any other ideas, go ahead and comment below. Let me know what you think. Tell me if you know any current ones that are cheap. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with other young parents. I raised my kids mostly single, but my knowledge is still good for parents. Mom, dad, couple, doesn't matter. It's good for everybody. Anyway, till next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Bye.